Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
This is Storm Track 7 meteorologist Robbie coming over. We've had some active weather, to say the least, overnight last night into this morning. Still some activity going on right now, but looking ahead to this afternoon, we have this red alert day in play. Again, all hazards in play. Could see some pretty damaging wind gusts with some of these storms that are expected to develop. The possibility for some tornadoes as well. A few of them could be on the stronger side. Larger hail and, again, flash flooding. We've seen a lot of that so far this morning. That's something we could keep an eye on again later this afternoon as well. Most significant timing that we're looking at is right around 4 to 8 o'clock. Again, that's from west to east as we head throughout the afternoon and evening time frame as this cold front progresses eastward, of course. But right now we are still seeing actually some activity from this morning's batch, or this morning's rounds that we should really say. It is pretty quickly moving off to the north and to the east as well. But what I want you to notice, off to our west, some clearing is taking place. That's something that, again, will help us destabilize the atmosphere once again after all this activity does shift off to the north and to the east, and pretty much just set us up for this more significant potential round, at least, that we were just mentioning between the hours of 4 and 8 o'clock later on this afternoon and evening. But let's take a closer look, at least, at the activity going on right now. Lots of lightning, as you can see, as this larger batch of moderate to heavy rainfall shifts off to the north and to the east. But you will notice a severe thunderstorm warning just southwest of our area. We'll be keeping you updated on that, again, on more threats again throughout the rest of the afternoon as well. But that's what we've got going on right now. Highs today, again, once we start to get into some of that clearing, once this activity does move out of the area, we'll start to warm up a little bit more as well, upper 70s to upper 80s from north to south. Humid conditions, again, those dew points will be in the 60s, and that's going to allow us to destabilize this atmosphere like we were talking about. It's really going to set the stage for these severe thunderstorms that are expected in the time frame that we had mentioned. We still have this moderate risk, this level 4 out of 5 risk across the area. Again, it's going to be associated with that cold front that's going to be pushing off to the east. All across eastern Iowa, you're under that level 4 out of 5 moderate risk for severe weather. The most prominent threat that we are looking at, the primary threat, is going to be these damaging wind gusts. Could see wind gusts as high as 70, 80, not close to 90 miles an hour, again, in some storms that do develop. Could see some larger hail as well. Even the possibility for a few tornadoes, like I mentioned, a few of which could be on the stronger side. Possibility for some longer track tornadoes as well, depending on where that warm front does set up again as well ahead of the cold front, as you can see. You can see that set up right here. It has been pushing north throughout the morning time frame. Will continue to do so as we head throughout the afternoon. And you will notice again off to our west around the hours 2, 3 o'clock. Cold front is starting to ignite those storms off to our west. They're going to be racing off to the east, as you can see. 4 or 5 o'clock, just past 35, east of 35, just west of our area. I should put it that way as well. As you can see, it's a pretty broken line of storms at that point. There is the tornado threat with that, of course. Now, as it begins to shift over our area, it looks like that line kind of begins to merge together a little bit more, and that kind of encompasses more of this straight line wind potential, the straight line wind threat with these severe thunderstorms that would be rolling through the area. But once we're around 7, 8 o'clock, even closer to 9 o'clock possibly, eastern areas should be out of it. It'll be moving out of the area east of the Mississippi River, as you can see, in that cold front streams on through. Just some lingering cloud coverage before that decreases overnight into tomorrow morning. And then we're out of the woods again, more so after 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. So again, make sure you have multiple ways to receive alerts, whether that's through our Storm Track 7 app, again, watching us on air with updates as we go throughout the rest of the day, of course. You can make sure you enable those wireless emergency alert system on your cell phones. And of course, make sure you have that NOAA weather radio as well and have that programmed correctly for your area. Many ways to stay alert. Just make sure you use all of those ways and keep updated with the forecast as things develop this afternoon. Otherwise, tonight, like I mentioned, storms come to an end early. Lows by tomorrow morning drop down into the lower 50s. Cloud coverage decreases as well. Now, heading into Wednesday and Thursday, pretty nice days overall. Cooler tomorrow, highs in the lower to middle 70s, mix of sun and clouds. Lots of sunshine on Thursday. We warm back up close to 80 in most locations. Then our next chance of showers and storms arrives on Friday. Saturday, we dry out to begin Memorial Day weekend. Then for Sunday and Memorial Day itself, you can see a couple more chances of scattered showers and some storms.